It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Oilers and the Tigers, and it comes your way next.
Come on, baby, get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Toronto Ball Club as they enter play here. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Well, now how about this return? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led by their 5'11" quarterback, and a mobile one at that. From Temple, it's P.J. Walker.
This is a guy who truly believed in himself coming out of Temple. He bounced on and off practice squads for 3 years without an opportunity. And his big break, it came in another league. The unofficial MVP of the revived XFL led his team to an undefeated record with 15 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions in a shortened season before the league folded. A little bit on the small side, but he showed in his journey outside the NFL, he has what it takes to lead a team.
Now Walker. This short throw caught by Goddard. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Walker. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Broken tackle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now a play fake. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Josh Palmer, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. But you look at this defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Moore, the motion man right. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And all the way in for the touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Tigers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Walker. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So no gain on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw is Walker. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Here's Walker. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Walker now. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Carr now to throw. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 95 yards, and a score.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Carr going to throw. That's caught by Harrison, right side. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Well, we kind of thought it was a matter of when, not if, that a team might relocate to a spot outside the United States. Canada seemed like the most logical choice, and now here we are in this great city, a city that's had success in the Canadian League, but now they have an NFL franchise of their very own to celebrate, and man, is it cool to see. Second down and a yard. On play action, it's Carr. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and short. But you look at this defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Jalen Carter in on that tackle. 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd down and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. To throw his Carr. To the right side, and he's got more complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Tigers go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out comes Houston. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Walker. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. A give up the middle to Singletary. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. To throw is Walker. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And they go play action. Here's Walker. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Throwing on 2nd and long. Walker. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Working out of the gun here, Walker. Forced out to his left. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. And I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Moore, the man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Walker out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Walker. Pressure comes and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Walker throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and get it on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. Already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Throwing now is Carr.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
He'll get that complete to Harrison.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
This 2nd and 4.
Carr. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Carr. Just keeping the play alive. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Mayer there to bring it in.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get started out in the Sooner State of Oklahoma, where you see the final score there. Kyron Williams, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. We saw a strong first half from the veteran quarterback, Derek Carr. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A give right side now to Hunt. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now it's a bootleg with Walker. Eluding the pressure right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now Walker. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Walker. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Jones on the return. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. 3rd and 19. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken around the 12. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. Houston's offense taking over again, and they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw is Walker. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now Walker. And this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
On the return is Jones. Well, following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Moore, the man in motion. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
And they bring their punter out there now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. Houston's offense taking over again. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Walker. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to Toronto as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The home team's offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Now he's forced out right. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion. Now they'll throw with Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Down the left sideline. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Tigers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Houston set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Walker now. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a 1st down.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll look to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw again. That's complete to Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. Singletary here running out of the gun. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Allen. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
First down catch there by Goddard, and that's something he did on over 55% of his catches a season ago. He's a dependable target in the passing game. Sometimes he can be spectacular.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Singletary is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The home team's offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Running the jet sweep here for Palmer. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Carr. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd and 6. Now Carr. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Gibbs, touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Walker. Taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. To throw is Walker.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Walker. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack. Walker from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Toronto, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.